Salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some Stardew Valley. See, for some reason Why are you all borked? I just started! No! Let's just zoom in a little bit here. So, Blazedrgn here, Stardew Valley, as you may have guessed. Thought it'd be good to get back, play some more of this game. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this game. Let's see. It's our second day of spring. Welcome to the news! Yes, rain! We really want rain. Fortune! What do we got? Good luck! Good. It doesn't do much of a muchness, actually, but oh, hello. Hi, Clint. I don't like you very much. I'll get into why that is later, because a lot of people think Clint's okay, that he's just a lonely guy, but just bear with me, and I'll get to that, you'll see. Hi there, good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. I know, it's great, considering the mines aren't even open yet. Ah, magic. If you want to get the most out of your ore, out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. It just so happens I have an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Ta-da! Learn how to craft furnace. The furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Bye, dude. Try not to stalk Emily too much. I'm not kidding, he does that. Hello. Oh, God, that's the same voice. I cannot promise I'll be consistent with these voices. I can't promise I'll give everybody a voice, but as you just saw, I just tried to give poor Willie the same voice I gave Clint. Hello. Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for ya, Willie. Also, good to know that I've just gotten here and he already knows about me and wants to say hi and give me a present. It's very nice of him. Yeah, one of the cutscenes you can have with Clint is he is literally like waiting outside of Emily's house and just waiting to talk to her, and then she comes out and he just like dives into the bushes like, no, I can't do it, I can't talk to her, but he does this on a frequent basis. So I was like, oh, he's just shy. Yeah, he's just shyly standing around her house at random times and just trying to talk to her, never talking to her. He goes to the bar and just sits there and stares at her, doesn't talk to anybody. Like, it's creepy. And the game does tell you this. He does this. This is what he does. Clint, this is supposed to be a nice chill recording. You've got me on a tangent already. I just started, man. Dude, we just got here. It's fine. But yeah, you'll see. He's not just some shy boy sitting in the back of class or something. Whee! Yeah, I got some copper. I think I dug up that copper last time. It's been a while since I played this save file in particular, so forgive me if I don't remember perfectly what I was doing last I was here, but you know. I'm sure we'll figure it out. It's only day 2 of spring, and I didn't exactly get far. But we shall get further. We shall make progress. This is honestly this is a game I will rave about a lot. I know I just was complaining about Clint 2 seconds ago, but just because there's a couple of characters I don't like too much, and just because I don't like some of the characters doesn't mean I don't like the game overall. I definitely don't want to give that impression. Because Stardew Valley is a really nice game, and it reminds me a lot of the Harvest Moon games. And I grew up with a lot of those. I think I played, what was it, the first one? Was that on the PlayStation or the NES? I can't remember, it's been too long. Look at me age myself. Doubting myself on how old I may or may not be. I'm old enough to know the original Harvest Moon game. Oh. Then again, it's just because I played it doesn't mean I played it like right when it came out. Who knows? Maybe I did. I'm not even sure. I was too young to care, that's for sure. It was a game, I played it, I enjoyed it, I had no idea what I was doing. Aside from, like, race animals and whatnot. Here we go, here's Ridley. I've already forgotten the voice I gave him. Let's see if I can remember. Ahoy there, miss! Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new fishing rod. Here, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important for me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Yoink! You received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. Haha, that's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Thanks, Willie. Yeah, that feeling when you've been on a boat for a while, you get off and everything's just still moving, it's like, woo. Also, understandably so, I know the fishing mechanic isn't always a very popular mechanic. I've always enjoyed fishing in these games, though. That's not to say I'm good at it. But I do like it. What was I saying before? Oh yeah. I remember the very first Harvest Moon game that I played. There was like no... The beginning of the game was just a cutscene without any dialogue, so I wasn't entirely sure what in the world was going on. Like, there was my character, my mom and dad were there, my mom was crying over something, my dad was like shaking his head like, no, and off I went, and then one time I had to, in the beginning you have to like, you always have to introduce yourself to people the first time, which I guess makes sense. But like, I introduced myself to everybody, and then I went and did other stuff, and just trying to figure it out on my own and everything, and I didn't really have any idea what I was doing. Like, I think I never, like, I did okay, because I remember I'd get chicken, I'd get cows, I'd get a lot of the, sweet gem berries? I don't remember what they were called at the time, but basically there's usually always, like, some kind of item that ups your health or your stamina or something, and, I figured out how to get a bunch of those and everything, but, I never, one, perfected the game, but also, two, I never realized that I was supposed to make friends with the entire village, basically. Like, I thought, you know, there was just the basics of, like, oh, this is the person you're gonna marry, so you need to chat with them, you can check their diary to see what heart level they are, but you don't want to check that too often, because then, their affection goes down, because I guess they know you're checking their diary, which is absolutely fair. But yeah, so it was always interesting because, like, I'd get to the end and then my parents would show up, and again, there was no dialogue or anything, so I never knew if I did a good job or not, because it would show the cutscene at the end, but then it would look like a different house and whatnot, and then I'd have my kids and everything, but then, like, it would be different but not the same. Oh, crap. I can't pick anything up, crap. I'm gonna have to come back. But yeah, so I have all these things, so it looked like I'd failed on the farm or something, and then I was forced to move to some other farm or something. And that never made any sense to me. Like, okay, I didn't get along with every man, woman, and child and pet that resided in the village, but I have a really successful farm, I sell a lot of produce and stuff, but they're forcing me to leave? Like, I don't know, to me that always seemed a bit weird. like, if that's indeed what was happening. Like, hang on. And I wasn't sure, this was just guessing because the game never specifically told me otherwise, so I didn't know for certain. But yeah, it always seemed weird, like, I don't know. I probably overthink it's just a game and whatnot, you know, but it's just like, unless you perfected it, it always seemed like you had to leave, and that seems to be true of some of the other Harvest Moon games, which is why I kind of thought this was the case. That, like, you have basically 3 years, you have a 3-year time limit usually was the thing. There are some of them where you have the 1-year time limit. That one was a looping one, but that's different, I'll get to that later. But, no, wait, Elliot, come back! No, come here! Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting. News arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cavern by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I had to interrupt my, monologuing, I suppose, to say hello to you. Goodbye. But yeah, like, you have 3 years, basically, to repair usually your grandfather's farm or something like that. 3 years to get married, make friends with people, do all this stuff, and then you're kind of, quote-unquote, evaluated at the end of it. And I always just thought it was so weird in a sense that, like, at the end of the game, no matter, like, if you didn't do well enough in certain aspects of it, that you could just be made to leave. You weren't a successful enough farmer, so your grandfather's farm was taken away from you. And just like, oh, I'll eat this. I got it from the trash, but this is a video game, so I'll just feel mildly bad for making my character eat that. It's fine. Shh, it's fine. You know, like, you didn't raise enough chickens or cows or fully restore the farm. I'm not in a good mood right now. I said I'm not in a good mood. What do you want? Maybe to cheer you up. Sorry. Won't go now, bye. You know, like, and they could just kick you out of your grandfather's farm. Like, excuse me? I beg your pardon? I'm not useful enough? So or friendly enough? You're just gonna kick me out at the end of 3 years, despite, even if I marry somebody and have 2 kids and live here? Like, wow, thanks. That's just wonderful of you. I guess that's one of the things I like about this game. It used to be a lot more quote-unquote difficult to get the perfect ending and whatnot, but at the same time, even if you didn't get the quote-unquote, again, perfect ending, you could kind of try again. And, like, you're never kicked out. You're never made to leave, basically. You just try again. You try to get more points and whatnot to do better. And I really like that a lot more. Like, and it's not all the Harvest Moon games like that, but a lot of them were, especially the ones I had growing up. And I get the point of that. It's a simple mechanic. It's giving the game win-fail mechanics and stuff like that and whatnot, but I don't know. Games like this have always been like just a chill, relaxing game to me and whatnot, but things like that, giving it that kind of a time limit, always kind of made me focus a lot more. Like, I had to go faster, I had to optimize what I was doing, I had to figure out, like, the perfect path to go through the town and whatnot, so I could talk to absolutely everybody to make sure my friendship rating with people didn't go down, and just so I could make sure I got absolutely everything. And while fun at first to figure that out, like, okay, this is the route I have to take to talk to everybody, now a new townsperson showed up, so now I have to change my route slightly, and yada yada yada. It eventually kind of took away from it, knowing that after figuring all that out, and after all that time and effort, I could still end up losing and being kicked out of my grandparents' farm or whatever, just because I missed somebody's birthday or something. Oh. But in this one, it's like, just do whatever, you know? Like, you can still optimize it, you can still build the biggest farm in the world, like, I've got another friend who plays this game, and they optimize the hell out of the farm. Like, even, like, we play challenge games sometimes. One of them was, only making income through, orchard farms. You had to grow fruit trees and things like this. Hang on a second. Need a drink of water. Always remember to hydrate. But basically, the challenge was only having an income through, from fruit, from like orchards and trees and stuff like that. And just the way they optimized their farm layout and all the trees they had. Like like they had the basic farm as well, so it was like maximum amount of land, and there were just trees. And not just the pomegranate trees, because if you wanted to get the most amount of money, you could just have pomegranate trees, because, you know, they're the fruit that makes the most money out of all the fruit trees. But, they wanted variety, which, you know, is, when you're at a certain point in this game, you just don't really need money anymore. So she's like, oh, you got all pomegranate trees? You got more money? So what? But, like, just imagine this. Imagine, like, this farm and just all this cleared out and just nothing but groves and groves of fruit trees. And it looked really cool. And you can do that. You can beat this game not by having all the cows, all the chickens, all the ducks, and the horses, and all the everythings. You can just have so many trees if you want. And that's kind of what I like about this game. You know, you can just have a bunch of trees. You can have a bunch of fish. You can have a bunch of... Whoops. You can have a bunch of whoops. Oh. One day in, and I've already just given probably the biggest monologue out of any of the games I've played on this channel so far. I am so sorry, and I also hope it was at least a little bit interesting to you. I've loved the Harvest games growing up, even though that they've presented those challenges and, you know, the need to, I don't know if micromanage is the right word or not, but just to run around like that and figure everything out. Hi, I'm Clint. Yeah, you were at my house this morning. I'm the town's blacksmith. You ever need to upgrade your tools? I'm your guy. You mean like with you gave me? Okay. I didn't see you this morning, I guess. But bye, dude. Who am I missing, actually? Just to interrupt myself again for the umpteenth time, who am I missing? A lot of people who are here right now, actually. Wow, I've usually talked to more people by now. Whoops. Any of you over here? No? Okay. Shane! Hey, Shane! What? What do you want? Go away. I mean, that's fair. Just a random person come and say hi. Trying to enjoy your evening after a rough day at work. Hey, kid, the name's Pam. I'm not too much of a fan of you either, Pam, but it's okay. Hey, Gus, give me another round. Hit! She doesn't have a job, her daughter does, so where does she get all this money to drink from? You make a guess. Well, hello there! I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Hi, please relax and enjoy yourself. Hello and hello. Ooh, I can read your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. Thank you. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Really? I wouldn't have guessed. Thank you. Whee! Also, if you ever want, you can just go to the jukebox. You just pick whatever. It does not have my favorite song right now. Because you can't play the song until you've heard it in the game. So, gonna have to wait on that. And it's like, it's late, so I've probably missed... Oh no, wait, hang on. There's possibly one or two more people I could meet today. I'm so slow. Oh, hey, flower. Yoink. I'm so slow early on. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my slight ramble. I enjoy these games so much, and just when I heard about this game and heard about it coming out and the potential it had, I was just so excited for it. Why aren't you out here having a cigarette? You slacker! Fine, I'm going to bed. Screw you. What about you up here? Are you here? Hello? I'm gonna barge into your tent. Hey. Have you come to riddle me? Riddle. Yes, I have come to ask you these questions 3. No, Linus, I have not come to ridicule you or ask you riddles. I'm just minding my own business. Yes, you are. Actually, you're living on Robin and Demetrius's land, but I mean, I guess if they're fine with it, you maybe should have asked, though. Yeah, anyway. And this game keeps being updated too, which I also love. Like, it could have just been done. It could have just been like, okay, here's the game, have fun. And I did. It was a lot of fun. And then it's like, here's some more romance options. I'm getting stuck getting to my house. It's like, have some more romance options, have some more events, have more dialogue, have more, just more. And it's just like, for free. It's like, oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate that. Yay, level 1 foraging! Let me see. But yeah, I think I will leave that here for now. I think I might keep these to 1 day a piece. They usually get a bit long. I may or may not edit them down later because, I don't know, I'm not always going to have something to probably ramble about in, level 1 fishing. Nice. I'm not always going to have something to ramble about in every single video, so I don't know if they'll get boring or not, but we'll see how we go. So, anyway, if you had fun watching this, which I hope you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe, and if you're already following along, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!